r/AskReddit. People who make $100,000 plus a year, what do you do? I make soap. I spent 6 years in college and got 3 degrees in math, chemistry, and chemical engineering and was hired out of school as a chemical engineer. I do research for a large company that makes industrial chemical products, mostly detergents, sanitizers, and other types of cleaners. Most of my research focuses on inventing new chemistry for industrial dishwashing and laundry products. My research has led to several patents and records of invention, which is cool and stuff. But at the end of the day I basically just invent better soap. Accountant. Major airline pilot. Not to be confused with commuter airline pilot, some of whom qualify for food stamps. Yes. Really. Data analyst for an insurance company. I take data and turn it into useful information. At least that's what that PowerPoint said. That's what I do. SAS, SQL, and Excel. I have a degree in journalism. Realized I hated it. Took a job answering phones at the insurance company. And just got lucky. Edit. A lot of folks are asking for advice to getting into this field. I don't have a ton, since I just kind of fell into it. A lot of people in this comment thread do, though. So read through it for some great stuff. Tax attorney. Nice job security because Congress changes the rules every couple decades. Illustrator. Just kidding. Kill me, I'm in a lot of debt and miserable. Operations research analyst. Basically applied math with some coding mixed in. I'm a little north of 100k. I'm also 8-9 years in with a master's. Starting is about 45k with a BS. If I was in CA or NY or somewhere more expensive to live you can about double both those numbers, if not more. Air traffic controller. No Breaking Bad jokes, please. ER doctor. $400 K plus in 140-ish HRS month. Love my job most days. Other days I have to tell people they have cancer or their child died or something horrible. Most days are pretty good though. Frantically searches through comments to find anything that sounds attainable. Teacher in Western Australia. Taught high school in rural and remote areas. Voiceover artist. The best bit is I work roughly 150 hours a year. Or 3 hours a week. Geologist. Most people don't give a damn about rocks. Guess where oil comes from, bitches? Guessing the reason you don't see a bunch of doctors in this thread is because they don't have time for Reddit. Edit. How is this my most upvoted comment of all time? Plumber. Your shit cost a lot of money, yo. Edit. Damn. So no, I don't work union. But we get paid a base hourly wage. So 35 hours. Plus 20% of the job that's sold. Installers get 12% of the job if needed or hourly. I'm currently working dispatch for the company and they're putting me in a truck for ride-alongs to start as an apprentice. I wanted to go into HVAC but I'm not in a hot area and water and shit is everywhere. School was not an option for me since I've been in debt since I was born, LMAO. I currently pull in 18 hours and getting a raise to 27 hours plus commission once I become an apprentice at this company. Everyone but one guy is friendly and I encourage anyone still in high school to give any trades a thought. You can make great money in less time than your peers and I wish I started when I was 18/19. Also, can you all stop using flushable wipes? It's not good for your pipes. Software engineer. Certified registered nurse anesthetist. $85 HR. 7-330 Monday Friday. Best job ever. Wow, this blew up. Sorry I can't find all the questions to answer but here is some quick ideas. It's easy to find out how to become a CRNA online. Nurse. IQ. Grad school. When looking at CRNA schools, pick the cheap one. As long as you have a license you can get a job. No one cares where you went to school. Anesthesia school is hard. You have to be smart. And you have to be willing to teach yourself. It's also a lot of out of the box thinking. In my program 85% was a failing grade. However, when you are playing with people's lives, what 15% is okay to forget? Anesthesia is 99% boredom and 1% terror. It's how you respond when some tries to die that makes all the difference. If you can stay calm and follow your training, you will be fine. However, one guy I know killed himself because he had a pediatric case go bad and he felt it was his fault. Yes. I play with more narcotics than many drug dealer. 1 in 10 anesthesia provider will have a problem with addiction and drug diversion in their career. Don't be that person. Lastly, CRNA versus anesthesiologist. I'm not touching that. Cheers. I am an indie romance writer. I made $650,000 this year, $450K after expenses and like $200 $240K after taxes. Still haven't figured out the exact number I'll be paying because I didn't file quarterly. Drilling engineer on a drilling rig. $106 year right out of school. With stocks and bonus I'm at $140K year now. Reddit mod. I make $20 for every ban. You have to be specific with location. $190K in California gets the same quality of life as $80K in Chicago, etc. $100K is not a lot in California. Neurosurgeon. It's hard. Rocket scientist. Aerospace engineer. Mechanical engineer. I fix robots. Surgeon. Well, this thread made me depressed but also a bit inspired and hopeful. Pharmacist. Automotive sales. I don't sell cars, but sell parts to the automotive manufacturers. Edit. Any kind of sales. Sales is where it's at. Examples. Automotive or any kind of manufacturing, pharmaceutical, insurance, medical equipment, etc. Nurse. 120K. 36 hours week. We're not all underpaid. Street pharmacist. Me. Engineer bringing in about $100K after bonus. And about $20K on the side with an unrelated consulting gig. My wife sells tech. In a good year, we make about $300K together in a fairly low cost of living area. We both love our work. And we're healthy and happy. It's a comfy, nice lifestyle. But neither of us are ostentatious. I drive a 25-year-old Land Cruiser. She drives a 7-year-old Mercedes. We buy what we need. Eat good food. Drink good wine. And we save aggressively towards retirement. We don't like a lot of stuff, but the stuff we do buy, we buy quality. And we are concerned more with value than cost. Neither of us come from money. So we appreciate every day that we have it. Well look. I already told you. I deal with the goddamn customers so the engineers don't have to. I have people skills. I am good at dealing with people. Can't you understand that? What the hell is wrong with you people? Office space. Edited to add. Seriously. This is my job. I take the requirements from the business and give them to the tech team as user stories, but still. I'm a printer in a university library, yes. Dam remediation geologist, 5 years out of school. Travel constantly. Money is great. Lifestyle is subpar. 125K salary. 600 week per diem. Edit. Spelling. I work in mergers and acquisitions. Unionized elevator mechanic. Buy, rehab and sell single family homes. Welp, I'm depressed. Specialist unionized electrician with lots of overtime and shift work. Lawyer. Professional liar. I make $560 million a day. I work for the US Department of Engraving and Printing. Edit. Thank you, kind sir. My first gold is on Christmas Day. Sales. I've got 3 years of experience. First year I made around 45K. Second year I made 75K. Third year I made 100K. This year I'm poised to make 150-250K. I stumbled into this job and realized there are a lot of money out there for anyone who's willing to talk on the phone to strangers. I'm not even that good at it. I just work hard and show up ready to go every day. This year I worked 30-ish hours a week. I'm going to try and own my house outright by 28. Independent financial planner. Start out with firm. Learn ropes at 50k 70k. Make sure you have an out where you can tell clients where you are going so they can contact you. Spend a few years building up your book. You will be at 150k 200k and you typically increase that each year with referrals and market increases. Make sure you are independent. Many rules have to be followed but 30 hours work weeks are the norm. Damn. I need to stop following my dreams and get a job. Catastrophe adjuster for a large insurance company. Make near 125k. Neat because I get to see all parts of the country. Help people at their worst get what they need. And it's really widened my worldview and made me much more open-minded. I'm also a diamond member for life with 3 major hotel brands and have more flight miles than I could ever use in my life really. Company paid car and other expenses is really nice too. Also helped pay for my wife to accomplish her dream of becoming a teacher. Sucky part is that I spend on average 3 weeks of every month at a time and about 280 nights a year in hotels gone from my wife and family. Missed the birth and almost entire first year that my only nephew has been alive so he doesn't even know me at all. And also wasn't home for my grandpa when he passed away. Every job has its positives and negatives. Honestly, I'd give back all the money I've made and go back to making 40k at my old job if I could get the last 2 years of family and friend time that I missed back. Money to buy things is nice. Experiences with those who matter are nicer. Life lesson there peeps. Doc here as well. I earn about 400k-ish. Wife equals physician assistant. Earns a bit less than half of what I do but has zero stress. Less politics and would not trade with me if her life depended on it, her words. 120k year. Work on a service rig in the oil field. I combined my income with my spouse's income. User experience or product designer. We make sure the software you use solves a problem for you and that it's usable. We don't make it pretty, and it upsets us when others say just draw the screen. We interview the people who will use software to make sure what we draw actually helps them. Many switch from first careers in project management, architecture, business or visual arts. 80k starting salary in Tech City. Up to 200k if you are really good and 8+ years in. TL, DR, UX designer. We make sure software makes sense. My dad is a project manager for USGS for 20+ years. I never thought he made a lot because we lived pretty conservatively, hand-me-downs and store brand stuff. I saw his pay stub recently and I think he might be a millionaire. Or close to it. I'm a little short of the 100k mark. But I still want to represent my field as I don't see it listed here. I am a physical therapist in a hospital. I hang out and walk with old people all day. I get to hear all their cool stories and help them get better. All while wearing basically pajamas, scrubs. It's awesome. Software dev. Perl programming language mainly. Dropped out of college after earning an AA. Mostly self-educated on the job. And personal projects. Bariatric. General and trauma surgeon. $500k plus a year. But only after top 5% of class in every class through high school and 4 years of college. An optional year internship at CDC. 4 years of med school making at least B's or better. 5+ years of residency. 1 year of fellowship. And working up in volume of practice after 4 years attending. Work 60-80 hours a week. Salary will top out somewhere under $900k but only if you continue to be par excellence and work somewhere non-academic but with adequate support of professional growth. The double-edged sword is that you come to understand more about life and people than any person should aspire to. Fixing people that are broken in every kind of way can be consistently rewarding and taxing on you in any way you allow. I'm the head of sanitation services for a small city. It's a do-nothing job. I drive a big brown truck with 2 trailers behind it. Teacher actually. 17th year. In Ohio. 14 years with a master's degree. $85,000 salary plus $23,000 on teachers pay teachers website. Live in New York City. So I pretty much have no choice unless I want to be broke. Advanced degrees in software engineers. Edit. Apparently I triggered people. I'm a major gift officer at a university. I just broke $100K this year. I've been in the field for around 4 years. Those first 4 I made around $82,000. Bachelor's degree and a background in B2C sales. Not a terribly strong one. I sold life insurance before this. Some of my colleagues sold cars and boats. Some never sold anything. Getting into it seems to be a matter of persistence and just hitting it off with interviewers. Once you have experience, it's easy to find work. I get approached by recruiters regularly. I travel a lot, though. At least 1 week per month I'm in a different time zone. At least another week on regional travel. $110K. Private chef for a family. 3 months off a year and they pay for my health insurance. I'm a stripper. Edit. I work 1-3. Sometimes 4 nights a week. 6 8-hour shifts, but it takes time to get ready so it's kind of longer. I pay to work. Roughly $80 to $100 a night. My worst night was -$12. My best night was $2,400. My average is $700 to $800. $500 or $1,000 a night is common too. I usually don't sweat the amount in a night. I tally up the week. I like to make $2,000 a week. So $8,000 a month. I love the freedom I have to pick my own schedule and make this kind of money. It's fun too. The main drawback for me, other than creeps and the lack of rights we have as workers, is that it's not intellectually challenging and there's no way to move up or learn more. I'm 22. Been dancing for 2 years and I'm already over it. I'm going back to school, have my bachelor's already, to take some science courses and then I'm applying to med school. Research scientist for a small to medium sized pharmaceutical company. I'm an IT manager. Commercial HVAC technician. Base pay is around $80K but I make around $10 over scale, putting my base around $100K. With OT usually around $115-130K a year. Being union is a big thing. Currently a logistics executive. With a total comp around $240K. I started as a temp employee in a warehouse making $8 HR around 18 years ago. As a high school dropout. I wasn't supposed to make it this far. With an insane amount of hard work. Doing favors. Helping others. And a little bit of luck. I've been able to accomplish things I've never imagined to be possible. I'll never forget where I came from though. And every chance I get I try and pay it forward to others. Molecular biologist at a medical device company. 7 years with a BS. And a few ASQ certifications. Auto mechanic. Contrary to what your parents told you, you do not need a college degree to make a lot of money. Bird law. The lifestyle can be trying but all the eggs I can afford to remedy the loneliness make up for it. Little to no schooling. And no, I don't speak bird. Software development is the 50s factory work of the 21st century. I'm an architect. Specialized in consulting and coaching how to make use of digital tools and methods in the building industry. I'm an editor for a production company which produces several major reality TV shows. It's not uncommon to bring in $200K in this industry. I work 45 to 60 hours weeks to bring you some of the worst television in the world, but I love creating shit, so it worked out in the end. Hack. It's not glorious and I look like a hobo, but I make more than most of my friends and I work great hours. Business analysis. Lead ethical hacker penetration tester. Official title is security assessment manager. But doesn't sound as cool. 10 years in. Ex-government, now commercial. Dear Lord. As a college educated teacher born and working in Africa. This makes me feel like a pauper. Seriously. I make like $3 per hour. My dad, on the other hand, who could not even go to HS, is getting $2 HR at nearly 60. Not depressed. But it's just an OMG feeling. Anyway, Merry Christmas to you all. Have to keep this comment short. Need to go look for wood and food in the forest. It's freezing in here. Just kidding. It's Africa. I work in the food industry as food safety engineer and currently also studying to be a dairy engineer. Dentist. Super fun and you can make as much or as little as you want depending on how busy you want to be. Powerline technician. Greatest job in the world. All you need is a high school education and balls of steel. Healthcare IT consultant. Worked as an employee of a couple hospitals for 6 years at 50-80k. Then got recruited by a consulting company and now make over 250k per year. It's not a very secure job though, so I try to save most of it. If you want to get nothing in return, you can like and join my Discord. There is a link in the description.